Hi, so I'm here today to do my very first video blog. Vlog! Who would have thought it? I don't feel cool enough to pull that off. Anyway, what I really wanted to talk to you about today was childhood favourites and whether we should reread old nostalgic books or go for something new and exciting where you don't know what's going to happen. And so I wanted to talk to you about some of the books that I still, as an adult, go back and reread. And the first one has to be Eden at Blyton. I love Famous Five. In fact, I also love Secret Seven and Mallory Towers and St Clair's. But when I realised that there's still two Famous Five that I haven't read, I had to order them. They're due to arrive in a few days. So excited! Now, if you've read any of Enid Blyton's books, you'll realise she rehashes the same story over and over and over again. I mean, honestly, I don't know how many times the Famous Five met a circus or some kidnapped scientists in the wild countryside where nobody else is wandering around. I mean, it's utterly ridiculous, let's be truthful. But one of the things that I do love is the fact that they seem to have a picnic every single chapter. I mean, this is a book that you have to have your own little snacks next to because you become so hungry even when the prospect of ginger beer and tongue sandwiches doesn't really appeal to you. You just want to keep on nibbling while they're eating at the same time. In terms of the Mallory Towers, I've realised that I love moralistic books. Who knew? I have to say though, in terms of the new versions that have come out, I like them less. I like when Daryl slaps Gwendoline in the swimming pool, when she pushes Sally over the piano stool and all of that, because it seems much more real than getting a jolly good scolding from somebody. And I've started using these interjections in my own life quite a lot recently. Golly gosh, by Jings, although I don't think that was ever used in Famous Five, to be honest. The other book that I've reread recently that has changed massively in my mind is Little Women. Now, I love Little Women. I love Jo. I love how disagreeable she is, how she just really doesn't care what people think of her. And I think she's just a wonderful character. But I recently got married. So I got married last September. This is now June. And I reread Little Women and then I reread Good Wives. And oh my God, the books have changed. Now I know this can happen because I remember when I read Emma, Jane Austen's Emma, when I was at university and I wanted to kill Emma. I hated her with a passion. Those opening lines about how beautiful and wonderful she was, and I was like, oh, I wouldn't be reading this book if it wasn't for the fact that I've got to write an assignment on it. And I wished her a jolly good death the whole way through, even though I knew Jane Austen would not kill her off. And it wasn't until I reread it again and you realise that there's a whole different undertone and reading to Emma. You need to read it at least twice to fully appreciate how Jane Austen's woven that story together. And I almost feel like that with Little Women because I wanted, with a passion, for Jo and Laurie, her lovely dear boy Teddy, to get together. And initially, when I read that he'd married Amy in Good Wives, I was like, oh, what have you done to the story? I hate you, even though Miss Bear is perfect for Jo. And so it wasn't until I read it as an actual married woman that suddenly I realised that Jo and Laurie were never meant to be together. They were just so incompatible. They're perfect as friends, but they'd have argued all the time. I did try and go on and read the final two books of the collection, but they became too moralistic for even me. So yeah, they've got put down to the side. Now, I'm not saying that I don't like reading new books, but all of you who are watching this as teachers will realise that we don't actually have quite a lot of relaxation time. So even though I was a head of English, a lot of the time, through term time, all you read are the books that you're teaching. Which is fine if you're teaching a massive range, but when we've got to all go back to the same books that we have in the storerooms because we don't have unlimited pots of money, you know, you suddenly start to realise that you haven't read something in a really long time. So if you're watching this, I would love you to comment with your favourite childhood books, and then perhaps something that you have read recently which you would love to recommend to me. You'll get a mention in the next video because I am in need of a good new book. So let me know.